Join us for the Fun Ship Group Cruise, hosted by CNS Travel and Shanster Travels. Get ready for 8 nights of unforgettable fun aboard the Carnival Vista, departing September 20th, 2026, from Port Canaveral.
What's up? So, yeah, I got my cool glasses and I am so ready for this cruise, let me tell you.
Look like you just came from Hawaii.
I know. Oh, let me cut out my mute button over there and take my glasses off so I can see. So what's going on?
Oh, just been working out in the yard all day, so just got in, got cleaned up from that and everything, so got that done.
Yeah, is it hot down there?
Oh yeah, it was about, well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was about 92 today, but the humidity wasn't too bad, so it was that's better than it's been being.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't too bad. It's been windy and kind of in the low 80s, which is good here in Michigan. So,
Right.
man,
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a little breezy. It's a little breezy, but that's what's coming in. The little fronts coming in to push the hurricane away from us. So we'll take it.
Yeah. And you know, as a matter of fact, I think the breeze is actually going from west to east.
Yep. That's
So right now, normally it goes the other way, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. So, anyways, yeah, we got a full show here. A lot of stuff in the group. It's been chaotic.
Oh yeah.
So wait, I don't see. Oh, there's Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so now we're getting to. I think it's because we both have ours out. Maybe.
Well, I think it's because I'm in my chat and your chat, so that's why when you put it up here, it dumps it out in both.
Oh,
Because I'm in both of us' YouTube chats also. So.
Yeah, because I don't see. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine though. Well, you know what? It's only showing on our screen because if you look at the regular screen on YouTube, it's not there. So, anyways, all our new friends in chat. I'm Shannon. This is Sherman, and we are your Facebook fun group admin for the Vista cruise. I'm so excited. Like now, I'm starting to get excited because it's almost a month in.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm ready to go tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? Let's do it. I'm just glad that I did the back to back because remember I was like him-hawing around about that forever. Forever. Okay, go ahead. Do you want to go to the chat and see who's in there?
Oh yeah, I mean, got some folks coming in. Let's go back up to the top. And the first one was, other than us, was Riza. So, hey, Riza, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in. I know you were just over there watching the Hawaii premiere, so that was good.
He's a great supporter.
So Abel and Mix Blogs, Ian.
Hi, Evelyn. Thank you.
Let's see. Folks saying hey back and forth. Folks saying hey, Stacy K. Hey, Stacy. Glad you could be here. Getting ready for the cruise.
So she just booked a cruise with me in November. So I'm excited because that was my birthday cruise. And then all of a sudden, everybody that I was going with backed out. And then I was like, oh, man, I get to make friends. It's not good. So I'm just kidding.
So y'all are doing 2 back-to-backs this year then. Is that right?
I don't think she's doing the back-to-back. Just I am.
Okay.
So she'll be on the first leg. The second leg just goes out to Celebration Key and comes back. So it's like 3 nights.
3 days, something like that.
Yeah, it's like it comes back. So yeah, no big deal.
Linda made it in. Hey, Linda, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in. Joyce G. High Wave is here. Glad you could be here.
Welcome in.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hey and hey and hey.
What a friendly.
Magic Mike Neil is here. And he dances like Magic Mike. Don't you remember?
No. How much did I have to drink that night? I would remember something like that.
Yeah, it was the 80s rock and glow party, and he was out there like Magic Mike.
Oh my God! We need video this time around. We can't wait to see you.
Josie Ann made it here. Appreciate you coming in.
Well, welcome in.
Saying hey. Let's see. There's Glitz.
Let's get him out of here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Where is my people at to help me out here? Oh, give me 1 second because I can't see nothing. Oh, let's see. Okay, here we go.
All right, that should take care of it.
All right, bonus.
The Z show is here. Hey Z, glad you could be here.
Hey, welcome in. Gosh, I haven't seen you forever. I hope you're doing great.
Neil said he's got his costume so we can do a dance off.
Oh, I might have to wear my Miss Roper.
That's right. All right, that's caught up in the chat now.
All right, let's do our little things if I can. You know what? Oh, I swear I just need glasses. Let's see. I think that's it right there. Okay, so, all right. Well, let's start it off with just a couple of things that I kind of found out this week. So, did you know that that there's a Family Express that launched on the Vista?
I heard a little bit about it, that they were testing it out on the Vista was going to be the first one, and depending on what kind of reception it got, then they would start doing it on other ships, and before they went fleet wide. But I didn't remember the exact when they were going to start it, but I almost won't think it was in August when they were going to start it.
Okay, I think that was for the dinner, though. Wasn't that express dinner?
I think. Well, I want to say they were doing it both. They were doing it in the dining room, in the Yorktown, and on the buffet.
Oh, see, I didn't know about the buffet thing. I was so excited about that because I was like, oh my gosh, I got to find the pictures that I have because I actually took some screenshots and I posted it. Yep. So this is it's in the back of the buffet, and it's got the kids menu. So it's got like the awesome macaroni and cheese and all this different stuff. I posted this in both groups. So because we are running this live stream for the 20th and for the 28th groups, because we won't be here to do that last part. But yeah, so I read this part right here where it said that they were currently testing it out on the ships. And I haven't heard anything on how it's going, but I would assume it's going pretty good. If you're getting in and out of that MDR in 45 minutes, I am okay. I am so okay with that.
Yeah, but the only thing that I've heard a little bit of, drawback from the dining room is, it's a reduced menu. Everything on the menu that night is not included. They just have a couple things that, for each, like a couple entree choices, a couple appetizers, and a couple dessert stuff that they can make in a few minutes, or they always have basically pre-made, so they can get it out to you quick. It's not a full menu that you can choose from, so it is reduced. Yeah, so it's a lot of the I think it's going to be a lot of the normal stuff that they have pretty much every night anyway, and because they're constantly having them ready. They're not going to have it open to everything where it might take them 15 or 20 minutes to cook whatever it is you're ordering. Like you're not going to be able to get probably not going to be able to get a steak because they have to cook that each time. So that's, if it only takes them 10 minutes to cook it, well, that's 10 minutes of that 45 minutes that you're supposed to get in and out. So it's a lot of just quick and easy things that they can take your order, go back and get it, and bring it right out to you.
Huh. Well,
I wonder about the buffet. I'm sure I really didn't read the menu there, but I would imagine that it's a reduced menu out there. But I wonder if you serve yourself, or if you kind of order it and they serve it to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I kind of want to try that. I think I'm going to try that at least once, just to check it out and see the difference myself.
The express buffet don't make sense to me, because you control how fast you get in and out at a buffet.
Right.
The only thing that I could think would make it more express on the buffet is with it being limited things, so you don't have a big choice. So most people are going to go to the other buffet, and most time they'll have two set up. They'll go to the other one because it's got more choices.
Right.
If you just want macaroni and cheese and a ham sandwich, you can run over here, grab it, and go sit down. Whatever they got on there. So, but it'll be interesting. But I mean, it's a good options for people that don't want all the other stuff and they just want to get in and get out. So,
right. Or I wonder how late that's going to be, because they started the midnight buffet again, so you can. But their food, do you notice that their food's kind of dryish? Like when you go there at night, it's like kind of dry and.
Yeah, well, I think it depends on when you get there. If you get there close to the beginning, it's pretty good. If you get there at midnight, of course, on the Venetia, when we were just on it back in January, when you got there close to 12, it was a line. But and I'm sure the Vista will be the same way. They have chicken nuggets every other night. They don't have them every night. It's every other night.
Oh.
And they'll have, and the other nights they'll have buffalo cauliflower, fried cauliflower, which I mean it's pretty good. It ain't chicken nuggets, but it's pretty good. So we kind of knew what nights we're going to go to the lake night and get that. Most of the time it was chicken nugget nights, because the pizza they have there, they call it Chicago style pizza, but it's nothing but thick dough with a little bit of sauce and a couple pepperonis or whatever they've got on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not that good.
And did they still close in the buffet down, or the pizza place down at midnight, or did they change that?
Yeah. I think it's still closed. Well, I can't remember if it was 1 or midnight, but it's still early.
That's such a bummer. I always love to just, especially after the bar and stuff, you go over there.
That's right. I mean, sometimes you got to get that Chicago pizza just because you need something, but when the bar closes. So
some carbs to suck the alcohol.
That's right.
Good time. All right. Do you want to jump back over to chat?
Yeah. Amanda come in. Hey, Amanda, glad you could be here. Let's see. Hot tots. How you say that? I wonder.
Hot tots. Hot tots.
Anyway, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for coming in. Okay, let me see.
All right. Najima Brown just popped in. Hey, Najima, glad you could be here. Hope you're doing good tonight.
Yes, welcome in. All right, let me put my little thingy up here, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So, do you want to? Let's talk about the event. Just a couple of them. Let's start off with the pre-cruise thing. So, we are both going to be staying, of course, at the Country Inn Suites. We have over 40 rooms booked for our group, and they have 2 more rooms that opened up today. I actually talked to them, so we have 2 rooms. You have to book them by Monday, or they are going back in the pod. So we have 2 rooms, and if you're a family or you're got your siblings or someone you want to share a suite, let me know. Send me a private message, and I will contact them, because they're going to give you a good deal on that too. So, because they're booked pretty much. The hotel's booked with all of us. So, Sherman and I are planning on we're going to go doing our run-in to the day, because we have a car rental. So, and then we're going to go ahead and grab something to eat somewhere, and then go to the bar. I don't know, for a tiki bar or something. And then, so that's the plan. Once we get that down, you guys can, whoever's staying there and they want to come to that bar and hang out with us, let's do a pre-cruise. I mean, there's a little spot at this hotel in the lobby area that we could actually do. We could do a meet and greet, but I just don't want to be rushed, because I know we're going to have a busy day going to get all the stuff we need for the cruise and that. So, but we would love to have you guys wherever we end up. And when we get back, we'll let you know. We'll sit in the lobby and wait for everyone so we can meet everyone.
That's right.
But as far as the hotel goes, they are going to need everyone. They're going to send me a list of everyone that's booked through them. So I'm going to tag everyone in that list, and I'm going to need you to send me if you need parking for the week. And also I'm going to set up a list for the shuttle, and the shuttle is included in the price. So it'll be like 10:30 or every 40 minutes. We're going to try. Did I freeze?
You were breaking up a little bit. You were trying to freeze, but you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, I got a new internet. I'm not liking it at all. But so yeah, I'll get that all set up in the group. Don't send them to me now, because I don't want to lose them. So when I put out the post, I'll tag everyone in there. You let me know what you need, and then once we get situated with what times we check in for the cruise, then I'll go ahead and post the shuttle times and stuff, and then we'll get that filled and go from there. I said if you need a suite or something, then but we have 2 rooms left. As of Monday, we'll have 0 rooms left. And I did have somebody contact me about they have like an Airbnb too in the area. So if you're looking for that, let me know, and I will send you over to that person. So, and that's what I have on the hotel.
I'll show you about the restaurant and tiki bar that we were talking about. Where we were going. Let me put this up. Let's see. You can see a map right here. Can you see my pointer moving around?
Yes. Wait, no.
All right. It should be a hand now.
I don't see it.
All right. Well, kind of in the middle of the screen, you'll see it'll be a purple square. That's where the Country Inn and Suites is.
Right by the freeway.
right there between the freeway and that little bit of water right there. Well, if you look straight up from that, you'll see there's two restaurants up there. The one on the right is Grill, Seafood Dock, and Tiki Bar. And the one on the left is Fish Lips Waterfront Bar and Grill. They're both on the waterway of where all the cruise ships come in and come out from the port. If you look up in the top left, you'll see the Carnival Cruise Terminal and MSC Cruise Terminal, and they're all up there. Disney's over there. So if sitting there eating, you may see some ships come in and out. At the far right is Jetty Park, the Jetty Park Pier. That's where a lot of people go and watch cruise ships come in and leave. But we'll be going to Grill's Seafood Deck and Tiki Bar. That's where a lot of the locals, that's where they go to. Just a little bit of history about that place. They started out as a fishing.
I want to go now.
Oh yeah, as a fishing boat. They sold the seafood there, so they get their seafood fresh. Like most places in Florida, off the boats every day, because they're docked right there in front of them.
Okay.
I got a little video here we'll play showing you a little bit about it and how it looks. Generally on Fridays and Saturday nights, they'll have a live band playing. They have seating inside and out. It's just a good, relaxed place. So video don't have any music with it, so but it shows you that the docks right there, some fishing boats, charter boats coming in.
Have you heard about their food? They got good food there too?
Oh yeah. I've been there a couple of times myself.
Oh,
so it's always been good. Crystal's got family that lives down there, and that's one of the places that they've always gone to growing up. From when they were little, that's where they went. And they've got Grills has got 3 locations, but they're all right there in that Orlando area. Whereas Fish Lips, they're more of a national chain. I mean, they've got them all over the country. I'll tell you a little bit of the menu. Just kind of scanning down, you can see kind of what they got. One thing with Grills, they do not have a lot, where they don't have hardly any fried fish. They've got just about all of their fish is grilled. They do have, shrimp that's fried. They got coconut shrimp and that kind of thing.
Oh, they got clam chowder. Yummy.
Yeah, they got clam chowder. They say if they'll tell you if you want fried fish, you need to go to Long John Silver's.
Oh, see, I love fried fish.
Well, that's what we know. That's what I get a lot of times. But they grill it. I mean, where it's fresh and they grill it, it's good. They have fish tacos. They're some of the best fish tacos. They got the scallops and Alfredos and shrimp scampi. You see, they've got all kinds of stuff. But if you just only want fried fish, then you need to go two blocks down to Fish Lips, because they have a lot of fried stuff there. And you can see they close at 10 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays, so you won't be out there too late.
Well, maybe we can continue the party in the lobby of the Country Inn.
That's right. So we can go down there and get something to eat, have a few drinks, listen to some music.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to the motel and have a little pre-greet and meet party. Yeah. So I was thinking,
so when I was in Hawaii, I had drink packages then too, but I would get shots and I put them in a water bottle and I made Jello shots, and they worked. on the cruise ship. So I'm going to try that again this time around.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Anybody else come in? Yeah. Vicky's came in. Hey, Vicky. Glad you could be here. Uncle Dave's come in.
Hello, everyone.
Glad you're here.
Welcome in. Oh, we got Bill here, too. Welcome in, Bill. Isn't Bill on a cruise right now?
Yeah. Well, I think he's going to be on a cruise the rest of the year. I think he's just bouncing from one to the other for the rest of the year.
That's awesome. Good for him.
He's he might start, instead of having to, as much as he's going to be on them, he might start getting a check from them instead of having to pay for going on the cruise.
Yeah.
He might start working.
That is funny. Oh, so there's a lot of stuff to do in Orlando too. And if you're coming in a few days early or something, and so I have at the top of the page the featured tab. I don't know, should we share screen on that?
Yeah, you can.
So, and just in case you didn't see it the last time, we have a featured tab. Hold on 1 second, I gotta get over there. While I am doing that, I'm gonna multitask here. So look what I got in today.
Yeah, they look good.
These are what we're giving away at the meet and greet, little tats. In fact, I think I have one on, but I don't know if you could see it or not. So they're really cool looking. And we also have, we're going to have, what'd you say you ordered?
We're going to have can koozies. I'm going to have some lanyards. We're going to have a bag that everything is going to be going in. We'll probably be throwing in some stickers and different things, you know.
Yeah, so stickers. And I also have the ship cards. The ship cards are done, and so those are really neat too. So we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff at the meet and greet. So, but how to find?
Now, when you come to the meet and greet, though, you got to say the secret word so you get everything.
Well, does everybody know what the secret word is? Okay.
Anybody know?
I guess nobody knows. I mean,
we might not have to give nothing away.
Right? Yeah, because you gotta give it up. Caw-caw! That's the secret word. Caw-caw! You're gonna be hearing that in the distance and be
there
like, what the
heck? I knew Stacy and Neil knew what it was.
Yeah. So Amanda, now you know it too. It's caw-caw. So I forgot what I was going under. What was I going under the featured tab for?
You were going to show them other stuff at
oh yeah, the stuff. Okay, let me just jump over there real quick here. Right. Share screen, and let's see. Okay, so the featured tab is right here. So you just go ahead and click on that. Wait, how'd you make that bigger the last time? Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, so when you go down, this is all of our important information. We actually have a group agenda for everything that's going on for our group. So this will be printable, so you can take and print this out. That way you can just hang it on your wall or magnet on your wall or whatever. And there's the secret word information. That is the funniest video ever. In fact, I started this video at the Country Inn in their lobby. So you'll recognize that. And then, let's see. The countdown picture thing's going really well. And anybody that's into the alchemy bar stuff, I have alchemy bar pins it's called the Alchemy Bar Experience, and they actually have the drinks on the pins, and you have to go check those out. So those are under featured, and we have shirts under featured too if you're looking for a cruise shirt, through Cruise Keepsake. We don't have the group for the 28th, just the 20th though. So Port Canaveral. So this is this is the post for that. So what you need to do is go down, and in the comments is going to be everything to do with this place. We also wait. I feel like we're missing some. I don't know. I have to check it out. But I have a Viator link that'll give you all the highlights of Port Canaveral, and it also tells you about San Juan. Viator links for here, St. Martin. Speaking of St. Martin, have you heard anything on there?
Well, I mean, a lot of their beaches have got different degrees of erosion from the hurricane. Obviously, Maho Beach is the worst. It's just if you look at the webcams now, all you see is the rocks. They may or probably will have most of it re-sand, put, wrong one. They will probably have most of the beach refurbished by the time we get down there, because that's nothing out of the ordinary for Mohawk Beach. Anytime a bad storm comes through, they lose the sand. And if any of you go and look at the webcams or pictures and see how the rocks are, what it is that's basically the foundation of the road. They built up everything for the road and the airport landing strip. They built everything up. That's why, Shannon, if you remember when you're on the beach and you walk in the water, I mean, you walk down quickly.
Yeah.
And that's because they built all that area up. So that's why it washes so bad. And, last time, a couple of weeks, and they brought in more sand and had it right back to the way it was beforehand. So they will probably have that back to normal by the time we get there. They were actually working on the beach at the boardwalk, which is right there by the pier. They were working on it today. They had equipment out there. You can see them working on that. That didn't have a lot of damage, so that should be back to normal by the weekend.
That's what I think too.
Orient Beach has got some damage, but I hadn't seen anything, pictures or videos of that. So, but Mohawk was the worst, and so they'll be refurbing all in, bringing more sand in, dredging it out, and bringing it. So most of that I wouldn't go into panic mode right now if you had already booked an excursion to any of the beaches or whatnot.
Right.
Because a lot of them will be back to normal by the time we're there. Because like I said, they do this a couple times a year, during hurricane season.
Well, and that brings me to my next thing is, so we know that they're going to have the beaches in order by the time we get there, because it was just basically, it was it's a big hurricane, don't get me wrong, but it didn't hit like extreme. So I don't know how many posts that I just didn't allow on the page because people were excited about it. You know what I mean? And so I didn't want to start no drama. It's a no drama page. So if you have a post that's going to start some drama, it's not getting on the page. Sorry, guys. I have been doing this too long because I know how people think, and it turns into chaos, and then it turns into arguing, and then people get mad, and then I start getting 20 million messages in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. No. So seriously, we need to. We do monitor everything in the page. It's ran pretty tight, just because of the jerks that can jump in and make things real hard on the whole group. So
and I mean, I can understand if somebody that has never been to Mohawk Beach or St. Martin at all, for that matter, that you look and there's no beach no more. It's just rocks and a road.
Yeah.
You know? So I could see how, that would be, oh my God, what are we going to do? Why would we even go there? But fortunately for us, we've both been there numerous times. And I've seen where they have repaired it within a couple weeks, because that's where they make a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of money that is not going to be made if there's not a beach, if there are not beaches there. Because just on the other side, which there's still some saying, if you're standing with your back to the runway, on the right side of that cove where it comes in, there's a couple motels and restaurants and stuff on that side that people go to and stay because they're on the beach and the airport and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a little bit left there, but there's a lot of revenue that is not being made when there's no sand there.
Right. And I think Stacy posted some live screens of that. So if you want to go check out the live screen, I mean, it doesn't really look too bad to me. Just a little. So, but I'm looking forward to going there because I just love watching the planes fly over. That is just extreme. So I like what Dave says.
Yeah, you're right, Uncle Dave. There's another one I saw that that's coming off Africa now that they were saying that's, I won't say a 50-60% chance of in the next 7 days developing into a tropical storm. But right now, hopefully, they're thinking that it's so close behind Irwin and that one's big enough that it's just going to suck it right up. It's going to turn north way out in the Atlantic. So hopefully that'll stay the case and really won't bother anybody.
Yeah, let Mother Nature get her hurricanes out of the way.
That's
and
right.
then it better not have nothing happen on ours because
that's right.
My last 3 cruises have been really rough. Even Hawaii was rough out in the ocean. And once we got to Hawaii, it was not too bad. But man, so.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, that's right, 60%.
The
Pacific. It's when we went to Alaska and we went to Hawaii. Pacific Ocean is rougher anytime than the Atlantic is. It's just because it's nothing out there, nowhere to stop the wind. So it's a little rougher. So anybody for going on their first cruise, I would not recommend going on Pacific.
No. Do you ever notice that it shudders, like the boat shudders?
Yeah.
It's like a little vibration to it, no matter where you're at in that side of the country.
Yeah.
So, and it's like that in Australia too, but it's more wavy in Australia. Yeah. If you don't like waves, don't go to Australia. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to everyone. Let me see what else we got. What else do we got? Oh, somebody was
asking. We're going to talk about some of the first couple events that we will do. The first couple of sea days. We already talked about. We talked a little bit about the meet and greet. Let me show people that hadn't been on the Vista yet. This is Lido Deck 10, and back here is where the meet and greet is going to be by the Tides Bar. So we're back there right by the seafood shack and the pizza place. Tide pool. There's 2 hot tubs back there, and you'll come out. This is the buffet area up here. That's what these seats are, and there is elevators right there that you can come. If you're anywhere, you just go, all the way to the back of the ship, the aft of the ship, the last elevators, get in it, go up to 10, and you come out, you'd be right there. So anybody that hadn't been on the Vista yet, that's where the meet and greet will be at, back there by the Tides Bar.
Oh, is that where it is? I can't. I thought I had it at. I thought it was at the rum, but you know what? I think
you had it at the rum bar to start with, but then you moved it to 10 the aft because it would be more room back there. Because normally the Red Frog gets pretty packed.
I know we always have to like send someone down to save a few tables and stuff.
That's right.
I think Tides is perfect, and then you know what? They have the bar right there, and there's a lot of room, and then we could just head up right up to the lead. We can just head right through when they have the sail away party, so it kind of rolls in. So perfect. Sounds good.
We can just, for the sail away, we can just walk back through the buffet area, or we can go up. Have stairs on both sides. We can go up the stairs up to deck 11 and go and just look down on Lido if you don't want to be in the crowd on Lido deck.
Right. And then it's by that time we should be able to get our luggage and stuff back in our rooms. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody was asking me about the luggage, and so it seems like there's a lot of cruisers that either haven't cruised in a while or they're new on our ship. So if you're listening or if you're doing the replay, if you're not platinum or diamond or faster funds or a suite, you have to hang on to your luggage and you can't go to your room. And even if you are all of those, you go to your room, you can't stay there. You have to just drop your stuff and go. And so people are still doing that. They're still wanting to hang out in the room and take a nap or whatever. And you know what's going to happen is they're just going to stop. They're going to take that away. So hopefully, people. And then make sure during that time you get your muster drill done. I'll have all of this stuff coming out on the page. This is going to be a busy month, you guys. So I have so much coming out. It'll start getting overwhelming, but it's all necessary stuff and stuff that you might have forgot. And if you didn't, maybe someone else did. So it's stuff that I have to put out there. And, but yeah, all right, I'm sorry, go
ahead. No, that's right. When as soon as you get on the ship, if you are platinum, diamond, faster to the fun, sweet guest, go drop your luggage in the room, get right back out, like she said. If you're not any of those and you took your luggage on, or you got carry-ons or whatever, you just have to keep those with you. But once you either get on and keep your luggage with you or go drop it off in the room, go do your muster right then. Go on and get it out of the way before you go eat, before you go to the bar or whatever. Because now, used to, they'd shut the bar down at a certain time if people hadn't done all the muster. Well, now, you're limited to 2 drinks. You get 2 drinks and then they cut you off until you go muster. So it's not one of them things like, oh, I ain't gonna do it. No, they're gonna get you. They'll be calling your name out over the speakers and telling you to go do muster and everything else. So just go on. It don't take no time. Just go on.
No, it's just like you check in and they they might make you put or watch them put the thing in or whatever. But so I think I put out the muster areas wherever all the muster stations are.
Yeah, I think we posted those in the page.
So I'll have to go back and just like put a little dot or something in the comment and then I'll come back to the front. But I am gonna, and I did post a really good packing list of different stuff, but I am gonna post a packing list just for your carry-on stuff because that's pretty important. Your carry-on, you want to make sure you have all your important stuff. So Kim says she does her before she even gets her first drink now. Well, I mean, I get my first drink and then I go do the mustard, but that's right. Don't forget.
Yeah. Well, generally, most of the time we get on early enough that they hadn't even started doing the musters yet. So we'll go drop our stuff off. Most times go get a drink and then go, and they'll be starting to do the mustard around that time. So, but we do it as quick as we can. Now, I want to say on the Venezia, we actually, when we come on, we had to go by our muster station to get to the room. So we, we knocked it out on the way to go drop our luggage off.
Yeah, I know. I always have to sit there and focus on what I need because my luggage may not get there before the meet and greet. So I got to make sure that I have, these cards and the wristbands and all that stuff. So that has to come with me on the ship. So yeah, I need to make me a list for just my stuff that I need for the group,
Yeah. You need to make sure all that's in your carry-on because, like you said, you may not get your luggage to your room until afterwards.
Right. You never know. Hey, even though, hey, what's going on? Oh, Lord.
I got my shirt on, so. Well, I reckon it's 9:02, so we're getting close to shirtless time.
Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was just looking at, let's see.
It won't be platinum until September. When in September? If you turn platinum, or if you move up on it during a cruise, generally they go ahead and give you that status at the very beginning. So if you were doing an 8-day cruise and day 7, you were going to move up to gold or platinum or diamond, you would start out that cruise at that new level.
Right. So you may be platinum this cruise.
Yep.
That's one good thing about it.
Yep. Angie's here. Angie, glad you could be here.
Oh, welcome in. These guys in their shirtless things. So they do, for anybody who doesn't know, they have they do these live streams and all the guys take their shirts off and stuff, and it gets a little wild. It's usually on the weekends though, and then they have like little drinks and stuff.
Yeah, I think
big
drinks. Friday at 10 o'clock or something like that, 9 or 10 Friday night, I think.
Yeah, it's after dark hour.
Yeah.
Real quick before there's two things. Right. The first thing is I got this thing that it said thank you to all the top contributors in the group. So I put a thank you out there, but I want to thank Diana, Janice, and Pete. And because either they were posting a lot or hey, what's going on? So anyways, if I get those, I'll put them out as much as I can. But right now I'm doubling up on the pick of the day because we have so many. And somebody else was asking about a gift card, how to use those when you're on the ship. Well, the first thing I want to say is if you can get a discounted gift card, that's the best way to do it. Then you can take that and you can go to guest services. You can use it on the kiosk. You can buy cruise cash with it. You can do anything you want with the gift card as long as it's in going out of America. Because like the gift card won't work on the Australian cruises, just so you know. But I have a couple really good places to get gift cards that are legit. And one of them is 10% off. So I guess I could probably, I don't know if I should post that in the group or not. I mean, I guess I could, but then I don't want everybody to think that it's okay to start posting a bunch of stuff in the group about different sites and, because this one I know is a legit. So if you want that 10% off, let me know. Send me a message and I will send you the link. And I've used them, so I know that they're good. So, other than that, that's all I have. It's been a busy night.
Let's see. I think there was. What happened there? There we go. We had the meet and greet I showed you where that was. Then there
Right.
was, I think the first sea day, I think there was two things. I think there was a pub crawl, like at 11:30 that next morning. Was that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
And then I think that was that. And I'm trying to remember where the pub crawl started. Because I made a couple pictures for the decks where they were going to be at. And then I think that night, the first seat, was it that night or the second night that you had the meet at the solo meetup?
Oh, the solar meet and greet. A solo,
Yeah.
not solar.
Yeah.
Okay. These classes kill me. So the solo meet and greet, I think we actually have. We just have one, or is this one? We might have two. So on the second back to back, the second one we have two. The is the first C day.
Right. And that's going to be in the Havana bar, if I remember right.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So that for anybody who don't know is on deck 5, the promenade, and it's all the way at the back, and that's the Havana bar. Now this. All right, Nightbot, go away.
Oh.
Let me get Nightbot. There we go. So this area at the very back that you see Havana outside, the spas and the Havana pool, anybody can't go out there. You've got to be in a Havana cabin, regardless if it's interior, balcony, ocean view, suite, whatever. And you would have access to those things outside. It looks like on here, it looks like the deck goes all the way around, but it doesn't. There's doors on both sides. You have to scan your room card to get in and out. There's doors that come around the bar that go out, but again, you got to scan in and out of those. Sometimes at night, they really don't. The doors really don't work. You can go out there and look around at night sometimes, but not all the time. But that's where the solo meet and greet is going to be, at the Havana bar.
Right. So they Hunting with Carolinas want to know about the slot pull. Now, here's the thing with that. I just got a notification saying that they were not going on the cruise anymore. So if anybody wants to pick up that slot pull, they're welcome to. I mean, we don't have much time to put an event together like that. I mean, I guess if I could find somewhere in between all of the other events, maybe I could run one because I know how to run them. So,
don't you have to talk with the pit bosses now to kind of schedule that from where?
I mean, I
used to just kind of do them on your own.
Now what I do is I run mine a little different, because if it's under $5 return, that automatically goes to a donation to St. Jude from the group.
Right.
And that's how I run mine. But I mean,
I was thinking they had kind of cut down on allowing people to do the slot pools, because they were getting complaints of 20 or 30 people gumming up that area where they couldn't get in and out. And I was thinking you were supposed to talk with them beforehand to kind of schedule it, so to make sure they didn't have a tournament type or something else going on or what have you when the timing was. But that may not be the case anymore. But I was thinking that was. I hadn't done it, so.
Yeah, no, you're correct. I mean, They you are supposed to go talk to the casino host and let them know and stuff. And I don't do that, but what I do is I have everybody meet. What they don't want is you passing money through in the casino. Like, you know how everybody's got to pay to get in, and then you have the list and stuff. But they don't want you doing that in the casino. Like, people were doing that, and it's kind of like selling brownies at a food store that isn't there. You know what I mean? But, so anyways, let me think on that. I mean, I just kind of make sure that I don't over put myself over, because I've got a lot going on with this cruise, and nobody steps up. Maybe I can. But, and the other thing too with that, Sherman, is if you set up something while you're on a cruise like that, nobody's going to know about it unless they have internet.
That's
right. So, I'll know something by the end of this week. Give me at least a couple days to think about it, and maybe I'll do a slot pull for us. It'll be in the morning, like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then that way you have your whole day. So
we'll let y'all know about that next Monday.
Yeah, that too. Or I'll make an event or something.
But to answer your second part of that question, whether or not we have one, generally each one, whoever's putting it on, decides how much money everybody puts in. A lot of times, it's $20 a person. So everybody that wants to be in the slot pool puts $20 in a pot, and then all the money in that pot is deposited in that slot machine. And everybody that put money in takes turns, pulling the slot. Ever how many times? Sometimes it's 3, 5, whatever. Ever how many times? And generally, most people do it until you win big, or most of the time you lose all your money, and then everybody goes on. But I mean, and it'll take, hour to 2 hours sometimes, depending on if you're winning and some and not, and how many people are doing it. But it's a good way to meet some more people that are cruising with you, that are in the group. Yeah. And really, it's $20, but you're having a pretty good time. So it's kind of cheap fun on the cruise. It's cheaper than any excursion you can get.
Well, yeah. So the last in Hawaii, I hit for hand pay, and so when that happens, I'm going to take 25% right off the top, so I can pay those taxes. And you know what? They just changed the tax law on the casino stuff, so that's why I feel like nobody's really stepping up, because normally we have 4, 5, 6, 7 slot pulls for a cruise, and there isn't one. In fact, I don't have one slot pull for this one or the next, or back to back, and I don't have any scheduled for my back to back in November either. So I wonder if it's something to do with that,
It could be.
So, yeah, you just have to collect those losers. So you go into someone that sells lotto, and you collect all the losers, and then you make up for, I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm going to have to look into that before I decide.
Oh, yeah. So if you raise 20,000, Sean's going to wear a bikini. That would be interesting.
Oh, gosh. Yep, it is. It is.
Yeah.
That's why you have to take so much off the top. And, and people are like, hey, they don't understand that you get a 1099. In fact, I already got a 1099 for that hand pay in March. So I was like, oh, man.
Oh, let me go back to a picture for a minute.
Okay.
A little secret. This is on deck. This is deck 5. The Havana bar is to the back, and you'll see there's a Plaza bar. That's the bar because Ocean Plaza is right there. They have a lot of music and trivia and that kind of stuff right there. Plaza Bar, you can get, obviously, mixed drinks, beer, wine, what have you. They also have coffee there. And if I'm not, if I'm not badly mistaken, they have started another trial there to where you can actually order it on your app and get and pick it up from there. So you don't have to wait. Just on the other side of Ocean Plaza is Java Blue, the normal coffee shop. And if you go by there in the mornings, it's a long line. So most people don't know that you can get coffee at the Plaza Bar. So just walk past all the people in line and say, "Hey, good morning," and and go back there and get your coffee and then walk back by them. But outside of the plaza right there is where Guy's Pig and Anchor is, the barbecue. So that is only open from 12 to 2 on C days and embarkation days. A lot of people don't know that they have it on embarkation days. So when everybody's cramming into the buffet and different places, you can go out there and it's not as crowded most of the time and get barbecue from guys out there. And of course, right behind that is the Red Frog Pub. That's a good place to hang out. Generally, they'll have some music playing in there. And
they have the
kind of stuff. And
they have the best Bloody Marys ever.
Yeah.
So if you,
I think somebody's gone in there and thought they were getting aquariums and getting fish bowls and that kind of thing, but I'm not sure about that. So.
That was me and Stacy.
So that's just a little to show you the whole thing on deck 5. There's promenade. There's a lot of stuff goes on deck 5. And that just shows you where everything is. The very back of the ship, there's the Havana Bar. And a lot of times the Havana Bar has coffee too, but it's just regular straight coffee. They don't do any of the caramels and different things. So that's another place you can go and get if you just want regular coffee.
So I found out though that the Havana Bar has Cuban coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So secret too.
They on some of the other ships, that have the Havana Bar that does not have the pool and jacuzzis and that kind of thing outside, just have the original Havana Bars. They also had like a breakfast buffet out there. It was only a few things you could go back there and get, but on the ones that have the pools and stuff, they don't have food back there, or at least I've never seen any food back there. You can go back there and get coffee, but that's about it in the mornings.
We don't have there's no, is there the Italian restaurant on the ship? I can't remember. The cute.
Yeah. That one.
The C word.
Yeah.
So they have a really good lunch menu too, and it's free. So.
Someone said she's eating breakfast now.
Oh, yeah, she's over in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yummy.
All right, let's see. I think that's everything that I had put together, pictures and video wise.
Perfect. I think we got everything covered for tonight.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to know anything for next week, just let us know and we'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, and we'll probably start talking about some ports because we kind of been through the first 2 sea days.
Yeah.
So next we'll be talking about some ports and a few. That right there, Uncle Dave.
I can never say that right. And I got a little bit of Italian in me too, and I still can't say it.
I think it's Cucino del Capitano, something like that.
Oh, that was pretty good. I ain't even gonna try. So I just say the C word. The Italian restaurant, the C one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll probably start talking about couple of the ports and a few excursions people can look at. If they hadn't booked anything or want to, we'll let you know what excursions we're going on. But most of them are booked up. the ones that we're on anyway.
And I'll put out the links for the Viator. Viator's and Shore Excursionaire, both of those companies have guaranteed back to the ship. So that's why I always like promote the crap out of those, because they're going to get you back. And unless you have, I don't really like to let a bunch of people post their excursion stuff, because if I haven't used them, I get leery. I'm very protective over the group. These are my babies, okay?
Uncle Dave, Crystal will agree with you. I don't care for sushi. I look at it as a bait shop, but Crystal always goes. She always eats sushi at least one time when we're each cruise we go on. So, but yeah, they got good food supposedly.
I like the California Crunch Roll. I don't know, is that considered really sushi, because there's no fish in there?
It is, but it's fried, and I'll eat that one.
That is so good. Oh, I love that stuff.
Yeah, I'll eat that one, but that's it. All the other ones, no.
Well, we'll be looking at Crystal going, ew. Look at that. Ew.
It don't bother her. She'll be sitting there, chopsticks and all.
Really? See, I can't use chopsticks. I guess I'll have to video her.
Yeah. Hey, and the last time we went, well, not the last time, but one time when we actually went there and sit down, it was on another cruise. We had met some folks and we were hanging out, and that's where everybody wanted to go. So I just went. And of course, we had been at the Alchemy for quite a while. So
no way.
Yeah. And but California, I ate that one with chopsticks. Well, with a chopstick, because where it was fried, you could just stab it. So I stabbed it, and it would stay on that way.
We're gonna have to have a chopstick eating session, and we'll video it. Because one time, this was funny. When we went to Helen one time, I was sitting with Eddie and oh gosh, who else was there? So we were, anyways. See Me Traveling was there, and so we were all sitting there, and we were at this restaurant, and we were trying to say the schnitzel, right? So I got the camera out, and I was like, "All right, everybody, let's show everybody how to say schnitzel." And so everybody was going around. We were having a hell of a time.
Oh, man.
So it was funny. I can eat with any tool.
Well, Vicky, you're going to have to do a video with instructions on how to use chopsticks.
Yeah, because I don't think my fingers are, I just don't know. I mean, I guess if there's a trick to the trade, then I need to know what it is. Y'all YouTube it.
I've looked at it. I've tried to hold them, and I just throw them down and get a fork. I mean.
Yeah, or a spoon, shove it in.
Yeah, whatever. So.
Good times. Yep, I'm so looking forward to this cruise, and you know what? I am so excited about the people in our first group, and some of the second group, a couple people are, but it's our first group is so active. I love it. They're funny. They have a sense of humor, and so I'm excited to meet a lot of them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yes, it sure is. So, all right. Well, I think we are good to go, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow night at your live.
Yep, be there 7 o'clock. I'm gonna have Ryan from PK Adventures up there. We're gonna talk about how to grow YouTube channels, and so if anybody's interested in how you go about growing a YouTube channel or some ideas, come join us. And Ryan, he's been doing it for a while, and he knows some tricks and little shortcuts. And I don't know if there's really any shortcuts, but he just knows some things that work. And he's just going to give us some insight on, how he grew or what he thinks made him grow to where he is on. And of course, everybody's going to be different, because everybody's going to have a different focus on their channels and that kind of thing. So, but it's good to see how different people do it. You can pick a little thing from each person and develop your own stuff. So,
yeah. So we need to get you going on your subscriber. So anybody in the channel, if you haven't subscribed to Sherman yet, make sure you do, because he needs to move his numbers along. He's out there. He's he's a supportive person, and you see him everywhere you go in the travel community. So, let's see. I guess, can you drop your link somewhere? Let's see. So if you type hashtag CNS, it should drop your link, but we're going to get him moving, because I'm going to start promoting him out. Thank you, Kimberly, for coming in. We had a great time. It was a good show, very informative. So, everybody be ready for the next month here. We got a lot of stuff coming at you. So, there you go. So if you haven't subscribed to Sherman yet, make sure you do.
There it is.
Perfect. There it is. Yep.
Yep. But and then we'll be having another live Wednesday night. That is 8 o'clock Eastern, and that's when I'll be with Rick, the Texas Cruiser, Uncle Dave, and we'll be talking about what's going on in cruise news and all kinds of stuff. So there's never a problem with finding anything to talk about, but we'll give you a couple different views on it and how it's going and why we think it's going a certain way, or what we think may be coming down the pikes that is not really out there yet. So it's always a good time, and especially getting different views on the same thing. So that'll be Wednesday night at 8 Eastern. So,
that's a fun show.
Oh yes, I'm on here with you on Monday nights at 8:15. Then a Tuesday night I have mine at 7, and then Wednesday night at 8 I have that with collab with the other two. So
he's busy. So
and then most of the time Saturday nights we're on Eddie Lugo's Usual Suspects.
Oh jeez.
So right now we're about 4 nights a week we're doing a live. So
man, I remember those days. I've cut back a lot, but I'm just so busy. I got so much going on in my life, but it's all right. It's especially with all these cruise groups. Oh my Lord.
I don't see how you got time to do anything else with all the cruise groups that you're looking at, on with Facebook and stuff. So
it's fun though. It is fun. So, all right. Well, let's do our outro video. It was nice to see everybody. Thank you so much for your support, and we had a great night. And then I'll see you later on, Sherman.
All right. We'll see you.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Let me see if I got this one right. Oh, which one is it? It could be this one, maybe. I don't know. Oops, that ain't the right one.
Join us for the Fun Ship Group Cruise, hosted by CNS Travel and Shanster Travels. Get ready for 8 nights of unforgettable fun aboard the Carnival Vista, departing September 20th, 2026, from Port Canaveral. Itinerary highlights. Day 1 set sail from Port Canaveral. Days 2 and 3 fun-filled sea days to relax and explore the ship. Day 4 discover stunning St. Thomas. Day 5 soak up the vibes in St. Martin. Day 6 dive into history and culture in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Day 7 another fabulous sea day. Day 8 unwind at the exclusive Celebration Key, Bahamas. Day 9 return to Port Canaveral with lifelong memories. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser or sailing for the first time, this cruise promises non-stop fun, gorgeous destinations, and unforgettable moments. Contact CNS Travel to secure your spot on the Fun Ship Group Cruise. Let's make memories together.